my beautiful Gemini, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your twin flame reading. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. As you can see, I'm back in my usual surroundings. Thank you so much for bearing with me for the sound. If you'd like to win a personal reading, please check out your Major Quickie. I uploaded that for your sign a couple of weeks ago. All details are in that video. If you're looking for new love, this is not your reading. This is the twin flame reading. I will be doing a new love reading in the next couple of days. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know regarding their twin flame connection? Can you please guide them for their highest good? Thank you so much. We have Destiny. Ooh. Sorry, a little bit chaotic. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know? Well, the sun is coming out there, so that's might be a good sign. Thank you so much. We have Freedom. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. For those of you who are interested, I'm using a Mirror's Love Oracle to gauge what they would like to talk about. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Can you please? Thank you so much. We have True Gem. Okay. So, also I am using Doreen Virtue's Romance Angels to gauge further details. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? Twin Flame Connection. We have Wedding. Interesting energy. They're very strong there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Any further information regarding Twin Flame Connection for my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know? We have Pay Attention to the Red Flags. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Ooh, and we have two flippers. We have Chemistry and we have Free Yourself. Interesting, we have two cards indicating freedom here, Gemini. Let's get straight to it. So, we have Destiny. Now, as soon as I touch this card, the Hand of Fate will be intervening in your twin flame connection. What I'm getting is your twin flame at the moment, this has come up before, perhaps for your sign, I'm not sure. It came up a couple of weeks ago, maybe even a couple of months ago. Now this is not your, this is a side. I'll come back to that. Okay, so your twin flame is starting to recognize that there is a very deep bond between you and them. They cannot stop thinking about you in a way that they can only describe as destiny. No matter what this person does, they recognize they will always end up in your arms. This person is obviously, they are the runner, but what they're giving me here is your twin flame is looking at this and they're really seeing it as a bit of a conundrum. No matter what they do, no matter where they go, they want to be with you. They find themselves gravitating back to you no matter what happens here. So even if they choose a career path or, you know, even if they go into the arms of a karmic, which I'm not picking up that energy right now, but if that happens, this person, they find themselves gravitating back to you. Now, they don't particularly understand it. You know that this person is your twin flame. You recognize that as soon as you met this person, you had an inkling that this is deeper than anybody you've ever met before. And then you started opening up to the twin flame journey. But this person, they're only starting to really open up to it now. They may have talked about it, but now they're really sitting there going, no matter what I do, I'm supposed to be with Gemini. I get it. So they were resisting. I feel like this person was always putting the hand out like this. It's like a stop sign, okay? It's like, no, no, putting the brakes on, putting the brakes on. This person's now looking a little bit deeper. They're looking at the lines, the patterns that they followed in their life, why they've been a certain way, and they want to ascend. There is ascension here. So you can see that energy behind. There's healing. This person healing. Now the aside thing that they're giving me here is Gemini. I feel like you have some sort of healing properties, but also you may have been studying palmistry, okay? I know that's an obvious thing to say with this, but I don't often get that energy from this card. So they're indicating someone has started dabbling in palmistry. Either you're learning it, and because I see someone doing a course on it, not just looking it up online. I see an actual physical course that you may have been investing in. You actually have a very strong gift, and whatever the path that you're on spiritually, it will be very it will be very abundant for you, both in terms of your career path, but also in terms of your spirituality, okay? Because it's going to spin you off into other directions. They're just showing me that. Oh, they're actually showing me someone's hand, and they're indicating a star type shape. Well, I'll show it to you. Well, it's on. They're showing me the left hand, and it's a star type shape that is up here, just above here. Okay, if that's you, then there's something in this message for you. Apparently, you've noticed this star shaped for many years. You've looked at it. It's like yeah. It's very prominent on your palm there, and they're indicating then there's something in this message for you. But your person is ascending. They're doing the healing. Coming back to the twin flame, they were just giving me a little aside there. This person, you've known this person in 5 lifetimes before. Oh, sorry, no, this is the 5th lifetime. Yeah, this is the 5th lifetime is what they're indicating. There were 3 lifetimes back to back almost. And then there is one, the 4th lifetime was a long time ago, okay? From the very beginning is what they're indicating. But this person is, your twin flame is starting to recognize that they're getting confirmation, as it were, that you are the one. And they've always kind of known it, but this person puts the brakes on emotions, deep relationships across the board. Even their friendships, they're indicating they kind of skirt around the edges. They hang around people who obviously make them feel good, which is great, but they don't really invest in, you know, communication, deeper communication about their feelings, or, you know, deeper questions about life. You know, they don't really invest deeply in relationships or friendships. That's what they're indicating here. Now we have freedom, Gemini. So this is releasing yourself from any toxic situations or toxic cycles with this person. It is a twin flame journey, so this is mirrored behavior. I feel like your twin flame is also in this energy at this present moment in time, freeing themselves from any addictions or obsessions, any sort of like sexual lust, that sort of, or substance abuse, anything like that. Anything that you felt like you were in a pattern or dependent on, you're freeing yourself up as much as your twin is, okay? It's so interesting. They're giving me this message. Now, Gemini, this is obviously very precise and for somebody. They're giving me an indication, Gemini, because you are a dual sign, there is 2 sides to you, you know, that's very changeable, but also it means that you can see both sides of the story. You know, you can see both sides of a person. You can understand from both viewpoints. They're giving me an indication here. It's very difficult to be Gemini and be a twin sign and have a twin, as in a twin flame. Okay, there's a lot of energies at play. So it's they're indicating someone has said that. So either you've said that or to your person, or your person has said that to you. There's something here about it being very difficult to maneuver double energies. So perhaps you're even dealing with another Gemini. Okay, but both of you are freeing yourself up from this connection, I feel. There's lessons to be learnt here, and you're doing the work. You're ascending, as you can see. There is ascension here, and that's when that happens. There's a separation period where both parties go off, learn the lessons, and then either come back into being or decide that they can no longer take the journey with each other, and they go off out their separate ways. They still have the bond, of course. It can never be broken. It can be energized, or it can be left and walk away from. It's difficult to walk away, but it's equally difficult to try and navigate the painful emotions that go along with the ascension process. But you and them are doing the work. So there is healing here, ascension, and freeing yourself up from any negative vibes or any sort of abusive situations or cycles that you may have found yourself in. Now we also have True Gem. As soon as I pick up this, they finish the sentence for me, True Gemini. Okay, again, I do not get this often, but you know what? I did a reading for you a couple of weeks ago, and True Gem came out also, and they're giving it as in True Gemini. Okay, this person, your twin flame, recognizes that you are an absolute precious, precious heart, precious stone, and you're second to none. Nobody comes close. And it's difficult to look after a precious stone, right? You want to hide it away and keep it safe. This person felt responsibility on their shoulders. They couldn't deal with it. They, as I said, this person, your twin flame, they don't like to get too deep with people because it means they're connected and responsible. They feel responsible for other people's feelings if they get too connected. Now that, I feel, is something from, I want to say something from childhood, but I feel like it's a little bit older than that. I feel like it's, well, we'll go deeper and find out, but I feel like the energy is a little bit sort of teenage years into adulthood, that kind of time period. There's something about marble in this, like a marble. Maybe this person gave you some sort of globe or a marble that has beautiful colors in it. It's like an ornament type thing. It was a gift. Either you give it to them or they give it to you. And there's something about the colors in there, very swirling, and a conversation about, I wish I could live in this globe, or I wish I could live in the beauty of this marble, or something like that. Now, if that's you, then there's something in this message for you. Or perhaps you make that sort of thing. Maybe that's you. You make that sort of ornate, kind of decorative stuff. But your twin flame. Okay, I understand. Thank you so much. What they're giving me here is that you and your twin flame, when you came together, obviously there was a lot of passion and intensity that was second to none. It's like you're magnetized towards each other. It's like laser beam to the heart, to the soul. You can see each other, but equally, it's difficult to get to know each other because you're so alike. Okay, when you're so alike, you just exist in each other's aura, in each other's frequency, and there is a tendency. It's difficult. How do I put this? It's like they've given this to me once before, so apologies if I'm repeating myself and you've listened to your another placement somewhere else, but they're indicating like a lump of coal, okay, and it has to be crushed. It's very hard. You have to crush it. You have to, you have to really chip away at it to reveal the diamond. And that's what they're indicating is that this person, you and this person have been hurt badly in the past from separate situations and before you met each other. And there's a hardened part that is guarding your heart. And as much as you wanted to give yourself over to this connection with your twin flame, and as much as they really did want to give themselves over to you, it was hard to chip away at all the mess, all the hard exterior to reveal the true gem that is deep within. Okay, and as a result, you and your twin flame were at times very guarded, and it prevented you both from going any further. Now, they're giving me that energy as a dual energy. This is both you and them in that. But I feel like your twin flame then put the brakes on because they recognized how similar you are and how you were getting too deep. You were getting below the surface. You started to reveal their hearts. They started to have feelings that they did not warrant on having. Now they're giving me the word warrant. Warrant. They're saying it's very specific. Warrant is important. Perhaps your person gives warrants to people, or warrants and guarantees to people for products or something. I can't imagine that warrant is a name. But they're saying the word warrant is important. So if that resonates for you, then there's something in this message for you. Now, we do have wedding. So I'm going to pull a card on this because as soon as I touch this card, they're indicating that this person has been married before. Now, that's not going to be for everybody, just so you're aware. But this person, I feel there's been the energy I'm picking up on. This person's been married before, and perhaps you have also. But I'm gonna pull a card on it. This is the second time this has ever happened. I don't really pull cards on the openings. Thank you so much for it, guys. Great angels, can you please clarify the wedding card? I'm getting an energy that this person has been married before. Or is it that there is a problem with marriage? Ooh, it's quite a lot. Let's see. These all get read together, so you're just so you're aware. Okay, so waiting, moving on. No choice. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So they're giving me the same thing. This person or you have been married before, because we got, as you can see, I love it when Spirit does this. They give you exact message. So they're indicating, you know, Two of Wands there. Something fell apart. Something fell through there. They're moving on from a painful situation with those Six of Swords. Now this could also be relocation, but they're moving on. It's a necessary transition. The illusion of the past in terms of wedding, of marriage, has fallen away, okay? And they're restoring their sense of self. There's damage here, okay? There is a lack of confidence in marriage per se, and in deeper commitments because of being so badly hurt in the past. Regardless that they've met you as the twin flame, this person still has been damaged in some way. And we have the Hierophant there. That's the marriage card, okay? Taurus energy. It's about traditions, okay? So they have a lack of confidence in marriage and higher level commitments because their heart has been broken. They have experienced some sort of loss. Now, I'm getting that because the marriage card has shown up and we're clarifying wedding, they're indicating that it is a lack of either respect or a lack of belief in higher level commitments because they've known such deep painful loss. Now this could be one of two things. It could be that they were married before, as I said, and you know, it didn't go very well, separation, very bad, painful divorce. Or it could be that they watched their parents do this, or their guardian figures do this from childhood, and as a result, they really don't want to invest feelings because of the pain that they witnessed. Now, the only reason I say this is because, you know, with that Six of Swords there's two figures in that boat, and one is a child. Okay, so it feels very much like it could also be something that was witnessed as a child, and as a result there was separation. Okay, so they're just clarifying that. Now we also have yeah, so they're trying to no matter how much they try, though, they want to be in a high level commitment with you. They keep gravitating back towards you, but there's something about marriage or wedding, the idea of commitment, there's damage there, okay? Now we also have pay attention to the red flags. And it says the signs are cautioning you. Okay, so this person is coming back with some sort of apology, as they're really highlighting this ghost from the past. As you can see, it's divinely guided, but they're bringing a gift. Okay, it's also almost like a peace offering here. This person wants to come back into union with you, offer an apology, but as you can see, this figure here is almost like in a beekeeping outfit. Okay, so you have been burnt quite badly, Gemini, by this connection, and you're being very protective, protecting your wonderful heart, which is absolutely understandable. But they're wanting you to, this is a twofold card for me. One is be mindful that, you know, if you've got your boundaries up all the time, that you don't actually let love in general. Okay, they don't want you to be so hardened because you're protecting a true gem there. You've got a beautiful heart, very pure, caring, nurturing, understanding, very supportive. And it would be a shame for you to hide away your beautiful heart from love in general, not just from your twin flame. If you want to take the twin flame journey, it is painful, but rewarding if it can work out. So you get to choose whether you want to take that journey, okay? We all have free will, but they don't want you to harden your heart in general against love because you deserve love, okay? They just want you to be aware of that. So be mindful where you're being overprotective of your heart. Love is worth the risk. They just said love is worth the risk. Now, obviously, if this person, the twin flame, has done serious damage to your connection and to you, then I do not condone, you know, you gravitating back to anybody who does not respect you or deserve you. They have to show you that they have done the work and the ascension. This person, so far, I'm getting an energy that this person They are coming back, and they do mean well. They actually want to apologize. They're starting to realize the twin flame journey and that you are their destiny. They're giving me a couple of things here. One is, now this is either you or your twin flame or both. I'm getting an indication of people looking at each other. You know, perhaps curious about each other's lives, you know, stalking, that sort of thing. Because they're showing me someone with binoculars. Now, that doesn't mean that your twin flame is outside your door with binoculars watching you. It's indicative of the fact that this person is keeping an eye on you, keeping tabs in some way. Either they're asking about you behind your back, or with mutual friends, or they're looking at your social media. They're trying to find out about you. I feel it is the same, Gemini, with you. You're checking in on them occasionally. Now, I'm not saying all the time. I don't feel an obsession with this, but what I'm getting here is Spirit is indicating pay close attention to the red flags, because if you're going round and round in circles, checking up on your person, or looking at your person, or they're doing the same for you, then the work is not truly transcended. Okay, there is, I mean, it's natural human nature to want to know the person that you love deeply, what they're up to. But if you're in that vibration, it means the twin flame journey is still in progress. Can I put that? There has to be trust in the universe that it will come back into being. If you're constantly checking up on somebody, then your twin flame will keep running. That's the energy. Once you decide to free yourself up from that and take a step back and start loving yourself, investing in yourself fully, that's when you energize the connection. Your twin flame recognizes you're no longer the chaser. And the cord, it's almost like it tugs on the cord for the twin flame to be like, Gemini is not looking out for me anymore. And then they come back. But they have to have done the work. So pay attention to any cycles that they may have been in. Now they're indicating like, it's like a Christmas bell, or I don't, it's like a bell, you know. I don't want to call, no, let's not call it a Christmas bell. Because I'm trying to describe it, that's why. It's not actually a Christmas bell. What it is, okay, so if you have a cat, you know the little bell that's on the cat? They're indicating a little bell. One of those, and it looks like it's not really attached to anything, so perhaps you found it. Okay, they're showing me someone finding a little bell like that on their path. They're showing me that your guides are with you. They're giving you signs. So whatever you're thinking about when you found that bell on your path, then there's something in this message for you, but also what you were thinking about. Your guides are wanting to highlight that your intuition is on point, okay? And also they're saying palm to me, as in, not palm as in the palmistry, but palm as in palm tree, because they're showing me leaves of a palm tree. So, but they're showing me someone making something with the palm leaf. So either that's something, a hobby of yours, you make little decorative things with palm leaves, or I want to say leaves in general, but no, they're very specific. It's palm leaves, okay? If that's you, then there's something in this message for you. Now we have chemistry. It was off the charts. Okay, Gemini, I don't think I need to tell you this, but this person, they are just magnetized back to you all the time. Believe it or not, Gemini, your twin flame believes you are their world. You are the center of their world. But there's something about this person that... yeah, they just keep putting the brakes on. Now, it's not often that I don't get to see what that is, but it's something about their, either this wedding, is something, either a high-level commitment that went very badly wrong and burnt your person, and perhaps you, because I feel like you're on a very, I know often twin flames are on a mirror journey, but it feels like whatever happened in the past was a bit of a car crash. And it really damaged emotionally your twin flame. And I feel like you've had a similar experience that you may have even talked about and bonded upon, but then your twin flame got spooked. There was just too many similarities. There's just too much, you know, too many signs pointing towards you being their counterpart, that they were like, no, I'm not ready for this right now. No, definitely, I'm out. That's the energy I'm getting. But this person's coming back into being. It's almost like this person, your twin flame, wants Cupid to reshoot you both, as if you could meet each other again, but at a different time. Because this person's ashamed of how they treated the relationship, and they regret what they did. So I feel like this person's using things like law of attraction, trying to turn their visions into reality, draw you back into their sphere, into their life. But they want to, it's like they want a do-over. They want to restart. They wish they'd never kind of met you so that they could meet you now and have got it right. That's what they're giving me here. They want it to be more pure because they feel like the damage has been done. And they're wondering how they get over that obstacle. Now we also have free yourself. So it's time to take back control of your life. Gemini, I'm getting an energy here where you wanted the whole thing to be so magical and perfect and wonderful. Now, obviously nothing is perfect, but as perfect as it could be. When it was good, it was just incredible. And it transcended you to another place and to your person as well. But there's something about expectations here. I feel like in some way, you or your person was kind of fast forwarding to the future rather than always being present. And I know that's an obvious thing to say because humans, we normally do that. But the fear came from the future is what they're giving me. This person, it's almost like they fast tracked. They were like, okay, I've met the person, then, I settle down. We have a family if that's the way you want to go, or if that's, get the house, get everything together. But this person was like, how am I going to do that? They felt responsible. They felt like they had to step up their game, get a career that would pay for a lifestyle that you both wanted to have. And they just freaked out. They're giving me the word, they're giving me 3 letters, but I think it spells something in particular. So it's A-R-O, arrow, 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 A-R-O. A-R-O. So either that's someone's name or a surname, A-R-O, or their initials, but they haven't given me just one. Sometimes when I get the images, they appear as one letter and then another letter, and they come in like that. But this one has appeared A-R-O all together. So A-R-O. It may mean something. The letters are golden, if that means anything. So maybe that you have initials, gold necklace or something that has the initials A-R-O around your neck or on a bracelet or something. Yeah, they're not showing me it as a necklace, but I'm just wondering why it's gold. So anyway, they're giving me an energy here of expectation almost penned you both in. And as a result, fear crept in, and your person bolted, or well, actually I'm getting an energy of in and out. So Gemini, this could have also been you. You may have felt the fear and thought, this is too deep. This is a big deal. This is a big deal. And when you don't want to lose a big deal, fear starts to creep in, and as a result, people get tense, or they get so fearful that they walk away because of the pressure. Okay, I know it sounds like a very skewed logic, but when people get worried about things that they feel they cannot handle, sometimes they walk away from something that is so incredible, a wonderful opportunity of a lifetime in terms of love or a career. They get scared and they walk away. So there's something about expectation here that made one or both of you feel a little bit trapped. Okay, we're going to go deeper and find out. But at the heart of it, both of you actually, regardless of what was said, both of you deeply love each other. I mean, there's so much here. You recognize you're meant to be together. You both recognize you came to this lifetime to find each other. And perhaps that's what's also very scary. But thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know? We have Temperance. Okay, so look at that. There's a lot of nerves there. but love wins the day is what they're giving me with that. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know regarding twin flame connection? Can you please guide them for their highest... Ooh, that all came out at once. No messing around with you, Gemini. Oh, sorry, they just went this way. Wow, there's quite a lot. We have the world, we have the moon, and we have the star. We have the devil, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. Oh, sorry, they want the star in the... Thank you. They want the star in the... just by the devil, they said. Okay, so we have the Temperance, Sagittarian energy. So your person may have a Sagittarian placement, or you may. This is about balance, finding that harmonious point. It's also about self-control. So as I was talking about, if you or your person is kind of like looking at social media, or, you know, really kind of fretting over this connection, if you're becoming frazzled or obsessive about this connection that you feel like you cannot do without your person, or you know, there's a lot of anxiety. Spirit is saying it's time to rebalance things. Take control of the situation, moderation. You need to love yourself first, Gemini, and free yourself up from anything that is making you feel unbalanced. And that is also what your twin flame is currently doing, as I said, mirrored behavior. Now, interesting, the Temperance is over the Wedding card. Okay, so there is anxiety at the root here. And it is, as you can see, the prey, that bird of prey there. The bird of prey looks on, you know, at something in the distance, and then it zones in on it, and then it swoops down and, you know, it claims a prize, as it were, or, you know, so there's an anxiety that comes from looking far in the future, thinking about something that they have to achieve, some opportunity to be with each other. So the anxiety stems from looking too far into the distance. Okay, but love will save the day. As you can see, there is a lot of peace. This is a protagonist energy, which is propelling you forward. Harmony, patience, self-control, ultimately balance. As you can see, you'll rise up above it, and your heart will be intact. There is peace, but you must free yourself from any anxiety about this. It's almost like saying surrender to the universe, because what is meant for you will never pass you by. Now, they're also indicating a really bad stress headache. Okay? Now, you may have had a very bad stress headache for a couple of days. I mean, obviously, if it goes on long, you should obviously seek medical help, of course. But they're indicating there's a lot of stress right in the forehead. A lot. It feels, whew, it feels like I need to sit down. I need to sit down. That sort of energy. Rest is called for here, Gemini. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink the situation. There is a turning point coming here. As well, yeah, we got the Wheel of Fortune. So there's a definite turning point. They want me to indicate something for you, okay? Now, don't shoot the messenger when I say this, but I'm giving you as what they're giving me, which is if there is a situation that is making you feel anxious or out of control because, you know, you feel like things are out of your control, there is nothing you can do about it. So sit back and relax. No matter how much you fret, you worry, or you feel, you know, frenetic about it, it's wasted energy. There is nothing you can do. So sit back, kick back and relax, and know that Spirit's got your back, okay? There is peace in surrender. So, you know, what will be, no matter how you feel about it. So it's better to take the time for you, rest, relax, recoup your energy, balance yourself out, and know that the path will just unfold in natural divine timing. There's no point in worrying about it, or, you know, yes, it's painful. Don't get me wrong, I know it's painful, and humans were given emotions to feel, and there is a reason why, you know, we'll be doing something and then all of a sudden, for no reason, we're crying about something because, you know, it hurts. Grieving process, it comes in the natural way that the body is processing stuff. I'm not saying push your emotions down. What I'm saying is if you find yourself feeling a little bit more anxious than usual about your twin flame journey, remind yourself, how is this helping? How is this extra energy that I'm giving out and going out into the universe and not doing anything, how is it helping your situation? It's not, okay? And also what you think about, you bring about. So energetically, if you're putting out worry and nervousness, that's going to come back to you, okay? So just be mindful. Now we have the World card. So this is the end of a cycle. It's in the antagonist position. So someone, either you or they, your twin flame, is resisting slightly the process, but it is coming to the end of a cycle here. There is unfinished business, unfinished lessons, okay? So that's what's delaying it here. And there's an unfinished lesson about guarding your heart, both you and your twin flame. And, you know, the burden that's on here, there needs to be a big release, okay? And both of you need to lead in authenticity. I feel like you really gave your heart in purity, and they accepted. You may have even overgiven in terms of the connection. It put you off balance. It was not reciprocated. The person did not invest in the same way that you did, and they regret it. But they were in the natural cycle of events, okay? We often meet our twin flame when one of us is ascended higher than the other is immature and has to learn the lessons. And hopefully they ascend in time for us to want to be there with them. But the world, it's coming to an end. Now, also there's an indication here that you or your person may have relocated during your twin flame process, because the World card is about travel. Okay, it's also about emigration. So, and you did receive, when I did the clarifier earlier, the Six of Swords, which is also a travel card, just so you're aware there, which is about relocation, a necessary relocation. Now that could have been for work, or it could have been to get away from when the runner feels really threatened. They just shake up life in general, and they will move job, move state, that sort of thing. So that could have been on the cards there. As something that had happened, but this person is always thinking about you. Now, interesting, we got there's a moon there, a crescent-shaped moon there, and it's covered by the moon. So we have Cancerian energy here with this card, and it is about trusting in your intuition, Gemini, because the lessons have not been fully learned. Okay, now you've ascended, you're freeing yourself up from any negative cycles in this connection. I feel like you're not taking their BS anymore. But also, when this person comes back, be mindful. Yes, they're bringing an apology. Yes, they really do mean it. But I feel like they still got a bit of healing to do. They may be still in a cycle, because there is unfinished business here. Unfinished lessons to be learnt. So you're seeing things not just with your eyes, your physical eyes, but also with that third eye. Okay, now when you get the moon card, this is about the shadow side. Okay, so this person is working on their shadow side. The lessons still have not been fully learnt. They're nearly there, don't get me wrong. The ascension is nearly there, but there is it feels like when they come back to you before fully ascending, it's like they're taking a detour. Okay, so be mindful, because those little pincers, sometimes they hurt. Okay, so there's still a little bit of, how can I put that? Still a bit of a push and pull kind of energy about this person. They want to be in. They want to be in this connection fully, but the fear is still there. You know, if you think of a crab, as soon as this person, crabs, you know, they don't often go from A to B. They take a little side step, you know, they move to the side and to the side. They eventually get there, but they've got a bit of a detour. So just be mindful, okay? That's how they're coming back towards you. Now we have the unified energy, which is an Aquarian card, the Star. So this person is healing. You are also healing. This is a renewal of hope as well. When you get this card, the stars are aligning, but it's over the free yourself and the chemistry, okay? So you have to see things a little bit more objectively. Of course, it is wonderful to get lost in the passion of this person. It's so alluring. I totally understand it. You know, there's nothing more magnetic than your twin flame. And but be mindful that this person, although they come towards you and want to speak their truth, their heart is still guarded. And I feel, Gemini, so is yours. They're giving it as twin energy here for this one. But they have come a long way. So you will see that they have ascended in some way. They're just not fully there yet, because we have the Devil card in the unified position. There's something about obsession here. This person is pretty obsessed with you. They do check you quite a lot. Your social media. I feel like it could be a frenetic energy on both sides during different times of the month. That's how I'm going to put it. But what they're giving me here is there's a sexual lust between you, as I said, that is off the charts. Bit like a moth to a flame. I know I like to use that sentence quite a bit, but that's how I can explain it, which is, you know it's good for you. You know it's bad for you. You know you end up burnt, but you can't resist it. Okay, it's just too alluring. So this Devil card, when it shows up in this position, it's almost like you got it in reverse. This person is sort of recovering from the situation. They're leaving those toxic cycles behind in order to come towards you, but they're not there yet. They're still in the healing process with that Star card. And so are you. There's still a bit of healing to be done. There's still a little bit of residue, but there is hope. When you have the Star card there, there is, stars are aligning for a successful union, okay? The universe is almost like putting the spotlight on your twin flame journey so that you can do the final ascension, okay? That Devil card, this person wants to come in authenticity towards you. They want to take off the mask. They want to show their true selves, okay? And we have that wonderful Wheel of Fortune to cross it all, which is a turning point for the better. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is bringing the Hand of Fate. As I said, that Hand of Destiny will intervene. As you can see there, Spirit is intervening to put you both onto a more beneficial path for yourselves. Because look, you got the cocoon, the person in the cocoon. Healing has been done. This person is ascending. They've been doing the work, and so have you. And that's why there's a wonderful turning point here. With that Wheel of Fortune. You just have to trust in the divine timing and trust that the universe has got your back on this. It feels like it's going to be a lot easier from now, but just be mindful that your person is nearly there. Okay, Gemini, when they come back on in, so use your intuition on this. Now, I'm just going to go to the Light Seers Tarot to gain a little bit more details. Oh, this is... Okay, so they've just given me a caramel coffee. So, I mean, I don't drink that, so that's not me. Caramel coffee. So if you're listening to this reading and settling down going, I would like a coffee, you know what, I'm going to treat myself, I'm going to have a caramel one, then there's something in this message for you, okay? Or perhaps that's your favorite drink or your person's favorite drink. Caramel coffee is nothing to do with me, so Spirit is indicating that something in this message is for you if that resonates, okay? I'm just going to go to the Light Seers. We have the Devil in reverse. So same message, this person and you are releasing, oh wow, and the Tower. 2 major arcanas. This is pretty huge. I mean, the White Witch Tarot, they are major arcanas because I want the overall faded energy of you both in your journey. But now opening the details, we've still got faded big energies with the majors, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know? We have the Three of Cups. They've asked me to go again, so I will. Three of Cups is in the reverse. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide? Ooh. The Two of Cups in the reverse. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know? We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Four of Cups. And we have the Four of Pentacles. Double fours. Interesting. Okay, so there we go. The Devil card, that's Capricorn energy. So your person may have had a Capricorn placement, or you do. This is the releasing and the recovering, okay? This person, they're having a bit of an ego death, your twin flame, okay? But they recognize the toxic cycles that they were in. Now, as I said, this could have been substance abuse, addictions. It could be, you know, codependency, obsession. I really feel there is still a residue of them keeping an eye on you. I feel like this person, they may not have expressed it, but you may have felt it, or they may have even accused you of it, which is this person, they're very insecure. Okay, and I feel like they want to keep tabs on your whereabouts. I mean, that's obviously an immature behavior and something that needs to be looked at, but I feel like this person's still trying to release that energy. But everything else, they seem to be releasing. So this person wants to come towards you with the masks off. They want authenticity with you. So they're definitely doing the work there. And the Tower, it's in the particular position of resistance. So this person has a fear of change. Okay, there's something about marriage that really does give this person nerves about coming towards you. So either you or they have separated from somebody in a high level commitment in the past and got really burnt, or they witnessed it as a child. This person's really looking at that now, but it scares them a lot. And I know that sounds really immature, because at this point we should all have ascended to a point where we're overcoming our fears, but not necessarily, because humans, we're so complex and we get there in our own time. Everyone is individual and different. So the feeling, this person's going to reveal their feelings for you. And they're going to reveal, I feel they're going to reveal something about their past that I think you know about it, but I feel like there is something attached to it that they've not told you. Okay? And this person, they feel like if you ever knew, that they would have lost you forever. But now that they have pushed you away inadvertently, well, actually, they've asked me to change the word inadvertently. They pushed you away because it got too pressurized for them. Okay? Now, they may have chosen career as well. This person felt oppressed. They felt suffocated. They felt it was better to push you away than to avert disaster. And their idea of disaster was to commit to you and it break up in the future. It sounds weird, but it feels like they were running away from the prospect of being hurt in the future. Okay? As I said, this person really fast forwarded to the future and imagined what expectations would be based on something that's happened in the past. I mean, I know it sounds like it makes no sense, but this is their fear, the undercurrent that they've got here, and they're going to reveal this to you as they reveal their feelings. Now, again, it's the same thing. We have the Three of Cups in the reverse. This person, you know, there's no team support here. Or if you knew that your person was married, or you were, there is a releasing of a third-party situation. Okay, because I'm getting the two energies with this. I don't often get that energy, but it feels like if they were married or anything, you know, they're separating from this, and it was painful. Okay, there's freedom. They want freedom. The Two of Cups here. You're in the separated phase of the twin flame connection, and we also have that Knight of Wands. This person, if you felt they were a player, they want to go. They're having a new outlook in life. Okay, they're not. They want to think long term now. They want it to read together. This person, yeah, the separation. You may feel like they were disinterested in the connection, but actually it's quite the opposite. It feels very much like they had some strange ideas about union, which is that it would encroach on their freedom. And they may have even chosen like some sort of free-spirited lifestyle over you, like going after career, you know, or going for contract work, traveling, that sort of thing. They may have used that as an excuse, but the deep-rooted fear was something to do with high-level commitment breaking up in the past, either in their childhood or personally they were married or had a high-level commitment. Now, but we got the two fours. They want the fours read together. They want them all read together, but the two fours are connected. So this person, they've got a new outlook. Okay, they want to come back in, and it's almost like they've had an aha moment, and they want to think long term now. They're thinking for the long term, and they see you in it. So there is a big turning point, as you can see with this person. and what they want. They're releasing anything that does not serve them. There's a huge ego death here as well, especially with the Tower and the Devil in reverse. And that's how they're leading. They're coming towards you. Sorry, they just want me to put this back in the right order. The Four of Pentacles, this person, they see you and a future. They see you in their future, okay? Now I'm just going to go to the Fountain Tarot for any further details. Thank you so much. Straight away we have the Five of Swords. We have the Six of Cups. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please? Both are in reverse, by the way. The Fountain in reverse. Oh, sorry, they just want that there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide? So, here we have the Five of Swords in the reverse. This person, they want to make amends here. They want to come back on in, and they want to tell you that they've been doing the work, releasing the toxic cycles, that they're different, okay? They feel like they don't want to sabotage things anymore. They're looking at their own self-sabotage, and they're turning it around. And they may have been verbally abusive, not very nice, pushing you away, and they're trying to bring more peace into their life, and you may have even caught them at something with that Five of Swords, because it's over the Devil card, and it feels very much like either you caught them withholding information, or, you know, caught them being obsessive towards you, as in, you know, controlling in some way. It feels very much like they're hanging up that sort of behavior, and they're leaving it behind, okay? They're cutting it out, releasing it, because they're bringing more balance and harmony into their life. Now, the Six of Cups, they want a reunion. The Six of Cups is in reverse, though. So this person, they are still living a little bit in the past, Gemini. I feel like they're not 100% back in balance yet. They're trying to. That's why I said be mindful, use your intuition, because there's still lessons to be learnt here. And they have unrealistic expectations when they return. It feels like, as I said, they kind of feel like they want to start over, like pretend you don't know each other and do it right this time. But obviously, wounds need to be healed. Things need to be discussed in a proper kind of fashion. And when you have that Fountain card in the reverse here, this person wants to almost fast track it. Okay? They're not just being. They're not. They're impatient. They want. It's almost like they want the universe to kind of hurry up, and they don't even trust divine timing anyway. But if you got it in the upright position, this, you know, everything would happen in divine timing. But it's in delay because the lessons haven't quite been learnt yet. But there is this reveal of feelings and what happened in the past that allows you to open up and have, I feel like, a discussion. Okay, because if you notice, we don't have many swords. We've only got that Five of Swords here, which is indicating that this person wants to come back and talk to you. The swords are up. They want to give you the story of what happened. They want to communicate, but as you can see, one sword is kind of at half-mast. So whatever this last piece of information is, the reveal, it's very hard to say. It will be said, but the ultimate, this is the unified position, the ultimate intention of your person is to give you a solid offer, invest in the connection, and be reliable for you. They recognize it's going to take patience and hard work, but they want to fast track it. It's almost like patience, they're hoping for it to be in quick time. They don't want to waste any more time than they've already wasted. Now, Gemini, this is the Knight of Pentacles, so it is the slowest knight of all, but it is the most reliable. So they are putting in the work, and they are looking for long-term investment in your connection. So yeah, I feel there's just a residue of a lesson to be learnt still. So be mindful of that when they come back in. I'm not going to tell you it's going to be all rosy and amazing. We're all human, you know. We have different timelines in our assumption, but the healing is there. The person is doing the work, and there is a turning point, but there's still a little bit to go. So just so you're aware. They've asked me to leave it there, so I will. Normally I would clarify, but they've said, no, we just end there. So I'm just going to give you a final message before we go, my beautiful Gemini. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angel. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know? Ooh, go to the sea. Now that's interesting. You may have, I think it was Cancer that this turned up in. You may have a placement in Cancer. We have go to the sea. So you know the direction you're going in. And, you know, as you can see there, number 7 is the Chariot card. So it is action and change. Your person is making the changes. They are going to take action and come towards you for a solid investment in a future together. But you both need to free yourselves up from old patterns, old ideas. I feel more your twin flame needs to do that than you, Gemini. That's what I'm getting. But also, you know the direction you're going in. You're moving forward. Not just spiritually, you're both on a journey, but also physically. There could be some sort of journey as well, either towards each other. Yeah, I feel, or one of you has relocated since then. But you're going in the right direction, is what they're indicating here, especially with the emotions. Now I'm going to read from the book because I wouldn't want to tell you anything wrong. Oh, they just said look at the card again. Yeah, and look. Sorry, I'll just there's this bubbles. It's like they're showing me that globe again, with the really ornate colors that are inside, that either you made or you gifted or got as a gift. These beautiful ornate colors. Yeah, so they're just indicating that again. So it's obviously very important for it to show up again there. To the sea. Now let me just read. You got it in the upright. It says being in the flow. Okay, so you're in the flow here. The Fountain Tarot, this Fountain 1 in reverse, your person's not quite in the flow yet. Okay, they're nearly there, but not just quite yet. So it says here, being in the flow, returning to source, recognizing how pieces fit together, the natural pattern of events, and the relationship messages. There are points in a relationship when you have to decide to go with the flow rather than dictate the course you share with another. Can you let go of the need to have things your way and allow the relationship itself, your combined goals and desires, to steer the ship? Can you both transcend your personalities and allow the partnership to form its own identity, its own energy? Now is the time to just relax and see where this mutual journey leads. Okay, so the same message I was getting earlier from Spirit, which is, you know, no fretting, no antagonizing, no anxiety. Easier said than done. I know, I'm human myself. It's very difficult. But when you find yourself doing that, just relax. It's in the natural flow of things. Divine order is at play. Okay, Gemini? I'm just going to give you a trinket before we go. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Please guide my beautiful Gemini. What do they need to know? Oh, they've only given one. So we got the lucky cat. Okay, now lucky cat there. A cat, there is a turning point, okay, with this, the cat, when you get this is luck on your side, but also this is about knowing your worth, having self-confidence, and knowing that divine timing. Oh, the cat just fell, sorry about that. Divine timing is at play, okay? When you think of a cat, the cat, it doesn't move unless it really wants to. It consumes its energy. It doesn't overstretch its beautiful heart or energy. It gives and receives, you know. It gives its wonderful time in order to receive petting or, you know, that sort of thing. So it is reciprocal. But also there is an independence here as well. So remaining independent and only giving of your wonderful heart when you feel like you have the energy and enough to do so. It's like that, you know, you cannot give a person your cup of love unless it is full for yourself first, okay? But also, sorry, they're just giving me a message about time. So they're giving me the sentence, look before you leap. Okay, so again, it's about paying attention to your intuition and seeing, you know, if your person has fully ascended or learned the lessons. As I said, I'm picking up the energy that they're not quite there yet, but very soon, very nearly. So look before you leap. Check it all out before you just dive right on in with each other, okay? They actually want this on the star card because the healing process, the timing will be right soon, but it feels like the stars are just coming into alignment for the miracles to happen. Have faith. Divine timing is at play. Okay, my beautiful Gemini, we will leave it there. I hope something resonated here for you. If it did, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. Apparently that's important. It lets you know when I update my next message, and it lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Thank you so much, my beautiful Gemini. Love and light.